What's up guys, San7 here. Alright, new update is out on the Taiwan server, which means, well, we're getting in a few days. I would bank on, hopefully Monday, maybe even, I would bank on around Monday though. But here it is on the Taiwan server. You can see, well, on the left, hero trials. Here it is. Alright, what's going to happen is a random hero. I've seen ACs, I've seen Thunder Gods, I've seen Ninjas. Well, they come out and you got to deal with them. Now, this base setup, the base is pretty well along in this on this account right here, and this is thanks to Cookie Malik. Thank you, brother. I really do appreciate it. Let me use this account. Now, what you're gonna see is the towers are gonna have to take care of it, because, well, heroes are separated and taking advantage of the hero pathing. But I'll get to that in a minute because there's a couple new features that I didn't know about that are friggin' amazing. But here we go. Assassin, even with the boob job, is still sneaky as hell, and I can tell you, she can still move. You see her sneak up and just take care of succubus. Yeah, baby! That's my assassin, and the reward, honor badges, baby. Alright, so we'll pop in here again, and this is going to be L2, and 3 ninjas, look at them! Oh man, what am I going to do against 3 ninjas? Those things are just slicing through everything, and yeah, you can see L2 dealing with higher levels, and whew, that's going to be tough to deal with. And oh my god, there's more ninjas! That's right, there's 6 ninjas! And it's going to keep progressing up. It's going to be more and more and more. I mean, what? So I was looking at it, I was like, I got to redesign this base. I want to see what I can do against L2. And I'm going to need to redesign it to see, you know, maybe I can beat it with these level 40 elites. Doubt it, but then I noticed, oh my god, there's a base editing tool! Are you kidding me? Do you know how long I've been asking for this? I hate redesigning the base because of moving everything, moving all the letters. Now, drops everything into a queue. You can throw it out there, and well, I'm going to build a death box for you guys, talk you through it, and give you a few tips on how and why. Well, it's a level 13 town hall, and one of the things I noticed about this that was slightly annoying was the placement of the walls, where it just didn't seem to want to go where my finger was touching. Now, that could be my device and the sensitivity of it. There could be issues with that. But either way, it's still not a problem, because then I just started just mashing them everywhere outside and then put them together after that. Very simple. Alright, the first thing you do when you're building a death box is you're going to want the frame. And obviously you saw the hero bases in the middle, and then you're going to put your towers or vaults or town hall, basically any buildings that can act as a tank. So they have to be buildings that have a lot of hit points, because they're going to be the ones taking the damage. So you get that set up, and then you're going to build the walls around it to where you're going to have 2 lanes. And then the key thing that you're going to want to make sure you do is the spacing between the towers and the edges of the wall. You can see right there, if the wall is going to be 3 thick, you need 2 spaces between the wall and the building. If it's going to be 2 thick, then you need 2 spaces between. Basically, where your tower is, a ranged hero can hit it if it's 3 spaces away. If it's 4 spaces away, that ranged hero will not be able to attack that target, and they will have to walk around. And you can see right there where that town hall is, there's 1 space between it and the wall. Then there's 3 walls. That's 4 spaces. Therefore, the ranged hero cannot hit that town hall without walking all the way around and through the meat grinder of all the heroes and the towers. And that's really why a death box is effective. And a lot of design flaws you see that's one of the big problems I see. Now, along with that, you got to also make sure that you have the right thickness of the walls, because you can see how I have them tiered at 3 thick, 2 thick, 1 thick, and you'll get to see it a little more because after I move all this stuff around and get it situated, because, well, I have to at least set it up because I'm OCD as hell, and if it was just all over the place, it would drive me nuts. So getting all that set up, and really once you figure out, alright, this wall's 3 thick, then it's 2 thick, then 1 thick, you can really start playing with it and maximizing it. Because maybe where you have it, you see on the edges where I have it 3 thick, well, maybe I don't need it 3 thick for that many walls. Maybe I can grab 4 extra wall pieces, and I can make my center lanes longer, so they have to walk farther. there's all kinds of little adjustments that you can make while testing it. There's no way I can just look at someone's defense and say, well, this is what's going to work. It's going to be absolutely perfect. Also, another thing to take into account is what you're dealing with, what wave of HBM, what type of heroes are coming in, because different waves, different types of heroes, they might break through at different thicknesses of the wall. And you can see right there, now I have it set up and I extended my 1 thick section because I knew that they would go around. Hit the save button, make sure you hit that save button, and then from there you just back out and voila, everything comes in. We're going to go ahead and throw these heroes on the bases, and then boom, there it is. Base is set up, takes no time at all, and let's L2, you ain't got no, oh man, no, Thunder Gods. That means there's 3 on this side, there's 3 on the other side, and when setting up buildings, don't group them all together if you're going to be dealing with Thunder God. That was a mistake in the base design. For the most part, really I'm going to be hoping for non-Thunder God spawns, and you can see in the middle, it's just demolished. Alright, the quest mode, I can't read that language, so not positive, but I do know that it's certain activities. You do have a time limit, you can see on the bottom down there, but just more depth to the game, more features, absolutely loving it. This update, I'm surprised at all the extra additions, was not expecting it. It might be the best update since the Here Be Monsters update, so it's something that I cannot wait to get. And you can see it does not take your turns from Here Be Monsters, so you got extra turns, grabs honor badges, then you got the quest mode, lots of cool stuff. Alright, that's it for this one. Sand7 out.